Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Neil and welcome to not beamng.drive. This is Drive X. Komodo actually recommended this to me. This is a beamng, quote unquote, beamng ripoff mobile game. But he said this one actually isn't too bad, so I wanted to check it out. Now, I imagine I'm probably not going to be as nice as him because if you've been around the channel for a while, you know I have a strained, we'll just say, history with beamng mobile ripoffs. I just can't stand them because they for one, they steal a lot of my thumbnails to try to sell their crappy games, and two, they're usually just asset flips made to show ads to children. That's usually the way it goes. But yeah, this is already very beamng-y. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did get into the game, but I haven't actually played it yet, and I want to tell you why. So this is the car you start off with. Totally not a Mustang. It's a Harris, obviously. But say you want to drive some other cars. Well, no, you cannot. Well, first, this wasn't here earlier. What you have to do to unlock 99% of these cars is subscribe to the developer's YouTube channel. I am not kidding. And then once you do that, well, you got to watch some ads, buddy, if you actually want to unlock this car. But, you know, when I click the ad button, I don't get any. So I can't use any of these asset flip cars, which I'm assuming they are. I mean, come on now. So in total, I have access to about 2, maybe 3 cars. We have the Harris, the totally not Mustang. I think we have this totally not BMW. And do we have any other? I can't drive the DeLorean. That's a bummer. I can't drive any of the Teslas. Can't drive the Unicorn. Can't drive anything fun. Oh, I can drive the Nebelhorn. Totally not the VW, right? Oh my God. So yeah, not off to a great start. And that is straight up the start engine button just ripped out of beamng.drive. That is the button. I don't know how they got away with that. And we're in Utah, by the way. I know I'm being very negative, so let's get some positives out of the way. This game actually doesn't look too bad, graphically speaking, for a mobile game. Look at this, the physics. Not bad, and this game's kind of claim to fame is it recreates beamng's physics system fairly accurately for a mobile game. I mean, that wasn't the best example, to be honest, but look at that. Not bad, man. Let's see how the back end of this thing. Look at that. We do have deformable soft body physics on a mobile game. Something you don't see very often, and something you don't see even in beamng.drive is the mud splatter, the splatter effects. You can scratch your car and get mud all over it. You cannot do that in beamng.drive. I don't know why we can't do that yet. I'm sure it's coming in the pipeline, but for now you can't do that. So this is a one-up on Drive X, something it has that beamng.drive doesn't. Now I know there's a rally race back there. We'll go back to that in a second, but I want to get into a pretty big accident here to see what happens. Oh, we got airbags as well. That's actually pretty cool. What do all these buttons do? What's this? Totally not beamng's logo, by the way. What happens if I click that? Okay, we can see the J-beams, I guess, and we can x-ray the car as well. Look at that. That's kind of cool, huh? We could change the camera angle. Look at those scratches on the car. There's no interior cam. There's just a few different variants of the chase cam and the hood cam, and that's it, unfortunately. So I'm actually going to try. I want to drive that Mustang again. I want to see how this is probably not the best terrain to be driving this thing, but let's give it a shot. Anyway, oh, it's quick though. It's quick. Boom! Oh! We flattened ourselves. See, that's not terrible, man. The crash physics are not terrible at all. I mean, okay. That doesn't look the best. But for what it is, this is, you know, running on a phone, essentially. I mean, I'm running on a PC, but it's an emulation of Android. So yeah, I'm sure if I downloaded this on my, like, S24 or whatever, it would probably run fairly similarly. I'm actually pretty impressed by that. It makes me wonder why the developer needed to rip off beamng.drive. You could have built something original, but you're just selling it as a beamng clone, man. Why? There's some good tech in here for sure. And, you know, it could just be blueprints for Unity or whatever that let you do this, but you could have had a little bit of originality, couldn't you? And why do I need to subscribe to your YouTube channel? I looked, you have over 300,000 subscribers. And I guarantee nobody's going to be watching your content. They just do it so they can unlock the cars. And I can't even do that because I can't watch a fucking ad to get this. I don't know why I'm so mad. I can't play with any of these cars, basically. It sucks. Sorry I'm being so negative. Let's see what else can we do here. Can we, oh, we got weather as well. Look at that. And it puddles. I mean, I would hope so. You know, where it would actually puddle. Another thing we don't see in beamng.drive that Drive X has. Look at that, man. It's a full-on photo mode. All right, what's the exclamation point, though? We have openable parts. Oh, so we get the big boxes like beamng, where we can open all the parts. We can check out the engine. Look at that. Engine bay, baby. Very well modeled, right? And we also have a survival chance. Okay, so if you don't get the joke here, this is literally playing into the bane of my existence, which is terrible beamng slop uploaded to TikTok and Instagram Reels, where they're like, what's your chances of survival in this horrific accident with giant sledgehammers and stuff that would never happen in real life? What are your chances of survival? And we're down to 89%, I guess. Let's see if we can get those numbers up, or down, I should say. We are absolutely flying over this terrain right now. There we go. It seems like this car doesn't have... Oh my God, what is happening? We have no friction. Absolutely no friction, and the frame rate is dipping quite a bit. Did you guys notice that water physics, though? Did I see that right? Is that another thing that this game has that Beam does? I mean, Beam does have water physics, but not like the actual deformable water like that. That is insane. I mean, I'm not saying it's good water physics, but it's there. But oh my God. Okay, there goes the airbags. Yeah, but this is definitely playing into those children-centered beamng entertainment. You're talking Spider-Man throws car at Godzilla, you know, that kind of absolute slop you'll see on YouTube. It's just terrible content. I'm sorry. To all those parents out there, do not let your kids watch that. It is absolute beamng brain rot, and this is what that is. Survival chance. All right, what other maps do we have here? We also have some scenarios as well. But we only have Utah and grid map. New York City's going to be added soon, I guess. That's pretty cool. Let's try it. Let's see what their grid map. Even the loading screens are ripoffs of beamng. Come on, man. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get this thing back out. Get the camera pulled out. Okay, so at least it's not a carbon copy of grid map. At least from what I can tell. It looks honestly way bigger. There we go. Decapitated ourselves. Nice. Car is still A-okay. We are absolutely flying 150 kilometers an hour. And it seems as though the jump physics don't really work the best, but that's okay. Here we go. Big jump. There we go. Car's not working great anymore. You know, I had a lot of hope for this. I mean, the flashy kind of physics going on here made me believe there was an actually good beamng-like. I guess you would call it. But the more I play this, the more I would say it's just not very good. Although I will say it's not terrible, but that's not really saying a lot. You know what's weird? It feels, the way the car handles, it feels like this physics system, at least for the car driving, was originally made for like a drifting game. Like, look at the camera, the everything. Definitely feels like a drifting game. Okay, here's the rip-offs of the actual grid map. Let's just run straight into the wall and see what happens at 150 miles an hour. See, that's not terrible. It's not terrible. The engine is now in the center console, but that's to be expected. We just hit the wall at 150 miles an hour. This isn't bad. It really isn't. And I love the airbags, man. That's cool. I want to see more of that in the actual beamng.drive. All right. There was another car. Can we drive that Beamer? I think we can. Let's try this one out. Oh, great. There we go. Okay, the reset button works. Suspension. Is there like an actual challenge here to do? Or is it just kind of a marker? I think it is just kind of a marker. Okay. This car is very quiet for some reason. A lot quieter than the other one. I don't know why. This is pretty quick though. But it just feels like it drift physics. I mean, playing this on a phone though would be pretty mind-blowing a couple of years ago. But phones are just so powerful now. It's kind of crazy that we can do stuff like this on a freaking cell phone of all things. I can't control this thing anymore. The soft body physics are not perfect though. That definitely should have absolutely destroyed the front of my car. There's not a scratch on it. Look, they literally just took the BMW logo and deleted it. And they didn't even make up a fake logo to put in its place. Oh my God. Is there one on the back too? Oh, yeah, there it is. What is this thing? What do they call this thing? He did think of a name and a logo, but he didn't put the logo on the car. It's the Benevu. 500 brake horsepower. Yeah, that's pretty insane. I want to use the Utah off-roader. Please let me watch an ad, man. Maybe this emulator just has like an ad blocker in it, and that's why I can't do it. That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? The Logic Core. The Neilogical. That's, I mean, I wouldn't want that to be my official car, but you know, whatever. The totally not Porsche. Oh, brother. I can't get over this. These are just straight up taken from BeamNG's UI, man. If there's any BeamNG devs watching, I mean, I don't want you to get this thing taken off the Play Store, but at least get them to change that, man. You can make it. I could make one of these in like 5 minutes in Photoshop. A start-stop button, it's not hard, I promise you. Graphic design is my passion, right? All right, so let's try one of these scenarios. What do we got here? Wipeout! Oh, we got the YouTube Shorts thumbnail clickbait. Let's give it a shot. Survival chance, 100%. We got this, fellas. Looking good, looking good. Oh, man. And obliterate. Okay, it resets for us. That's nice. We got it. Just drive straight ahead. We got it, baby. Oh. Okay. I meant to do that. Oh, it's dead. We're still at 78% survival chance. Which car could survive the gauntlet of... Oh, man, that one got a hold of me. Oh, my God. Which car could survive the gauntlet of giant sledgehammers? Spider-Man, Elsa, beamng, GTA, physics crash compilation. What is happening? I'm going crazy right now. All right, one more solid try. I probably should be being strategic here, but there we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. This isn't too hard. Okay. The steering just decided not to work that time for some reason. What about Rockfall? What do we do on Rockfall? Oh, we just go. Oh, it's a car avalanche. I used to do these back in the day. I don't think there's... I got hit so hard it changed to a sunset. Yes, it's just a tech demo, basically. Oh! Okay, how are you supposed to do this one? I don't think this is supposed to be possible. Is this like an endless... Oh! Is that it? That's it. I guess we won. Survival chance, 100%. Yeah, that's it. We just drive off into a void. Are we gonna hit something here? Or we just fall forever? Yeah, I guess we just fall forever. But keep in mind, our survival chance is 100%. Yeah, that was interesting. That was Drive X. So what are my thoughts on this? As for a BeamNG copy, clone, ripoff, I would say this is probably at the top of the list as far as like actually a playable game. There is a lot of stuff I don't like about this. I don't like how you have to subscribe to the developer's YouTube channel to unlock the cars, and after that you have to watch ads for every single one you want to play with. And I'm positive that every time you close the game out and start it back up, you got to watch those ads again, baby. And yeah, his logo for this is just straight up the beam. There's a lot of stuff just straight up lifted from beamng.drive. Utah, I mean, you can't say it's exactly the same for legal reasons because it is different, but you can clearly tell what this is supposed to be. And it's again, I hate to say it, but really it's probably just made to serve ads to children thinking they can play beamng.drive on their mom's cell phone. That's the short and thick of it. Although some of the technology in this is not bad. I like the little details. How your car can get dirty, scratched up, the airbags go off, that kind of stuff is pretty dang cool, man. And the fact that there's soft body physics in a mobile game is absolutely absurd. But yeah, I would say this is not terrible, but it's not great either. And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. There's still so many it's just so many beamng ripoffs on the Play Store and probably the App Store as well. It's garbage, all of it. But yeah, if you just want to mess around, throw some cars into the wall, you could definitely do a lot worse than this. That's my final stance on it. Yeah, that's Drive X. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. And if you have any other suggestions for some beamng mobile ripoffs you want me to check out, leave them down below in the comments. And you know what, guys? I'll see you. The next one, that is a bull light right there. You see that? Interesting. Or at least it has the same paint job as the bull light. It might be like a Ferrari clone. I don't know. Oh, God.